Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about something pretty interesting that kind of comes around every time a top streamer gets a high kill game. There's always people in the comment section, in the post, questioning the legitimacy of it. We've kind of talked about this in the past on the channel, but I want to take a little bit of a deeper dive and kind of explain what happens in these individual scenarios. If you go through the actual post, you can see that there's a lot of people saying, oh, love to see this in a diamond lobby, platinum lobby, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, if you have any kind of common sense, you know that nobody is going to be dropping 40 kills, 44 kills, 30 kills, and 36 kills in a diamond lobby on a consistent basis. Could you get into some random luck where maybe you just end up frying the lobby and you get 30 kills? Yes. But it's going to be few and far between and very unlikely. We're going to go ahead and kind of explain this scenario and see if there's any funny business with the matchmaking. So hopefully with this type of video, you see all the different facts before you make up your mind. If you do enjoy the video, learn something new, please do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're brand new, looking to find your way back, double check, make sure you are subscribed. We just broke 600,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for the support. We're on the road to 700K. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I do appreciate the support. First thing we're going to look at is overall how the matchmaking ends up working. So this site should look familiar to you. I know a lot of people bring up, hey, that's a bronze lobby, silver, gold, diamond, platinum, whatever the case. Even after the API changes, it's still relatively useful to a certain extent. But one of the biggest misconceptions this pushes out there is that matchmaking is based off skill. We know that that is not the case. We know that skill is a component. What skills in particular? Maybe KD, maybe win percentage, maybe accuracy, who knows, right? At the end of the day, the most important thing for Activision is keeping players on the game longer and more often. So that means if you're only playing 3 days a week, their goal is to get you to play 5 days a week. If you're only playing for 2 hours a day, they want you playing 4 hours a day, because the data shows that the longer you play, the more likely you are to buy stuff in the store in terms of microtransactions. And then there's a ton of other factors on top of that. Where you live, time of day, whether you use a controller or keyboard and mouse, those things all impact the matchmaking in addition to that engagement part of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what a typical day looks like when Swagg is playing the game. So this is Swagg's account. Most of you guys have seen him before. His name is JGOD Online. You can see all this red. There is a lot of red because he loses a ton of matches because they play super aggressive and they try and go for kills. Most of the time he doesn't even get double digits, but then when he does, he absolutely goes off, right? And that's what you'd expect from these top players. If you actually sat around and watched any of the top players' streams, they get multiple single-digit games. 0, 0, 0, 0, 3 kills, 5 kills, 3 kills, 5 kills. And then they reset, and then eventually they get an easier lobby, and then they go off. That's kind of what you'd expect from the matchmaking. And that's what we're going to look at today. And we're going to look at the matches that led up to that gameplay that we're referencing that was 152 kills. So right here is where it starts. He started a second gaming session. He gamed for like 5 hours in the morning, and then he gamed again at night for another like 5 to 6 hours. And that's kind of what happens. So now let's go ahead and take a look at how match by match works and if they're just completely getting easy lobbies and not utilizing them. So pretty much what I've done for you on screen is we have the match ID, the median KD, the average KD, and then the available players from skill-based matchmaking Warzone site. I cut out the audio just because it make it a little bit simpler for me to talk. You'll be able to hear it and you're not hearing like 5 different voices. You can see this first match that we ended up looking at from the data. You can pull up the info. You can see that this is an above average lobby. This would be ranked as a platinum lobby. And you notice it, but between the gameplay, when you actually watch the match, they run into people with TTV in their name, the FBGG or whatever the heck from Facebook gaming. They have others, you know, YouTube gaming, whatever. And there's people with their own names. There's people purposely stream sniping them. They go through these hacks, you know, they go through the hassle of going through these matches and they don't get a lot of kills. You can see this is the next match following the previous one, 1.18, again, another diamond lobby. So pretty much what we're looking at here is these are regular matches that they're dealing with on a regular basis. They're not going off, nothing crazy. They do have matches where they go off. It doesn't necessarily mean the lobby's significantly weaker. Here's another one where he's dropped 17 And if they had a little bit better positioning towards the end, he probably would have ended up with like 25 kills. Again, another diamond lobby. This might be borderline platinum, but either way, he can drop those kills. You can see he's at 16, finishes the match with 17 because they get steamrolled right here. But there was still 20-ish players left. And I'm pretty sure he would rack up at least 5 of those kills, especially with the teamwork. They could say, hey, you know what? You're close. Let's get you 20 bombs so you could upload that on the YouTube channel. And that would have been a diamond or a platinum lobby. So, you know, obviously they could drop bombs. His teammate had 19 kills. So overall, they were frying. Another match right here. This one is a little bit more of a high gold, maybe a low platinum. 1.09 with the median KD. But look at the average KD with 100% of the players, you know, selected is a 1.38. This is well above average. So that's why I think it's more of a platinum diamond lobby. And you can see he has 32 kills. Last guy he kills right here is for the 33rd kill. So this is just him frying. When things go well, we've talked about this, when you're going to go on those world record paces, even though somebody set 175 kills today on the timeline, which is insane. But either way, you have everything has to go perfect. You have to get a vehicle. You have to get money. You have to get your loadouts. You have to respawn. Like everything, the zone rotation has to be good. The number of players has to stay alive very long. And you're going to see in the gameplay where they drop 100 and something kills, they go insane. But the lobby, the only difference is the lobby doesn't die that fast. And obviously it ends up being a softer lobby, which you'd expect, right? They're playing for 4 or 5 hours. And this is the lobbies that they're dealing with consistently. 1.3, this is an insane sweaty lobby. Almost everyone you're going to run into is going to be a TTV or whatever the case is. And it's just nuts. It's just nuts. The amount of sweatiness they go through. So you can see me going through the actual timeline, getting the specific matches, make sure that they're lined up with the specific match so that everything is aligned. You can see what's going on. This is hours of a stream that you can see right here on the bottom is literally when it pops up right there. You can see me literally skimming through hours of their gaming session. They come over here, they land, they get their loadout, they get steamrolled again, because that's kind of what happens when you are playing for kills. You just do it every single match, and then eventually the game's like, hey, you know what? These guys are going to jump off. We better give them an easy lobby because we don't want them to jump off. Right now they're playing 30 hours a week. We want them playing 35 hours a week. That's engagement-based matchmaking. They want to keep you on the game as long as possible. And with players that go for high kills like this, that their win percentage is above average, but it's not insane, they're going to go ahead and put you in lobby every once in a while that you're going to be able to go off. This is going to be like a gifted lobby. Here you go. Stay playing our game, because we know the longer you play, the more likely you are to buy stuff from the store. They don't care if he's a content creator or whatever. And a lot of people end up with this misconception. Was like, I have a 1.5 KD. How do I end up in Swagg's lobby? He has a 4 or 5 plus. What the hell is it? What kind of lobby is he supposed to be in? With 150 people that have a 1.5? That'll never happen. Like, it just doesn't make sense. That would never happen. Another one right here. He's a little bit on a good game right here. He has 12 kills. He ends up getting down right here. Wiped out. 1.26, 1.5. This could have been a good game. They did end up running into a cheater stream sniper, which that happens. People come directly for you. They know where you're at. They know where you're going to be weakest. They position themselves the right way, and then they wipe you. So pretty straightforward stuff here. We'll go into the next match, and this is another one. You can see he got, they ended up dying. This is their end up spectating. One other issue right now, too, is a lot of people don't realize it right here. The actual rank is currently bugged. If you hit level 1000, it goes resets and it shows a 1. These guys play enough where they get level 1000, right? They play a lot. So here's another lobby. This one's a little bit softer, but they ended up getting wiped. 1.1 KD and a 1.29. And this is where things start to creep in, where it's like, hey, you know what? I think this is going to be my last game. I think I'm going to jump off. Yada, 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 right? That's kind of... Everyone goes through those moments. You've done it yourself. I know. Regardless of your skill level, you'll be like, yeah, I think this is my last one. Yeah, this is going to be the last one. All right, boom. So right here, another one, 1.17, 1.44. These are pretty much all diamond and platinum lobbies, right? We only had maybe one lobby, which was like a high gold when we're comparing it to the skill-based matchmaking site. Dude drop shots, takes them out, wipes out the team. pretty much they're getting to that point where it's like, yeah, I think I'm done for the day. If we don't get a good lobby here, I'm done, right? This is another lobby, 1.33. Look at the average KD is a 1.76. This is a nasty, nasty, sweaty lobby where he pretty much walks in the door, gets destroyed by this dude who has his loadout, obviously. And he's like, what the hell am I doing? Dude's trying to execute him. Teammates gets wiped out. And you can notice the lobbies too a lot just from the names. If you just pay attention to the names in your lobby, when you're killing people in the pregame lobby, you can tell, hey, TTV, oh, that's a, 3-letter name. Like, nope, that it doesn't seem right. You can see sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. And then this is that back-to-back lobbies, right? This is what's happening in real time. Another lobby here. This was actually a softer lobby, a gold, right? He comes through. This is more of what you consider an average lobby. He has 5 kills. He ends up running into a couple sweats. And there's 3 of them. They come over and wipe him out. Not much you can do. They're all trying to go for high kills, so they split off. They play reckless, hoping that things will work out. Eventually, if you get a good lobby, you get a good lobby, right? It's just how it goes. Organically, you're going to get one. But literally, he's going through hours of playing and being frustrated. You can't see his face right now. But it's like, it is what it is. So here's another one. This is what it's like to play when you have 20,000 people watching live on stream. Obviously, it'd be nice to have 20,000 people watching, but literally there's so many people out there to ruin your entire experience. So right here, the entire stream knows, hey, he's going to be landing over here on this. So what happens is if anyone made it in the lobby trying to get there, they're all heading the same spot. Look at how many people are going to this spot. Like, they're literally all heading over here, and you're going to see it in the final clip we show. How many people land at a location that doesn't even make sense. So they come through, they're sweating it out. Another 1.15, another diamond type lobby. They get steamrolled. And even when they get their loadouts, literally only got 3 kills, died a couple times. And then here's their record game, right? Obviously, people are going to go, damn, you really, you guys plug in a router and you guys just play like... They played for 4.5 hours. They got this lobby. They went the hell off like they're supposed to. If they miss the chance in this lobby, they're not going to get the chance again for maybe 4 or 5, 6 hours. Literally playing back to back to back to back to back. The game knew that they were about to jump off, one of them. And they're like, yeah, if you jump off, then I'll jump off. You'll see it right now at the end of the clip that I showed too. That this is exactly what's happening and it's reinforced. The game is reinforcing you to be able to play on the game. So something to think about is that regardless of what your KD and your stats are, you can end up in any lobby. You can end up in bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Every various level, the game will decide what lobby it wants you to be in. Not based off your skill, based off when you're going to throw in the towel and you're going to stop playing. So they'll throw you in a diamond back to back to back to back. And right when you're about to get off, maybe you jump off and that's it. You missed out on your bronze lobby. But if they think you're going to get off and they time it right, they're getting this down to a science. They're using all the little analytic data to figure out your past experience in previous Call of Duties, maybe even in other Activision titles. Who knows? But at the end of the day, all they do is want you on their game longer and more often. Like I said in the beginning, because you're going to spend more money, and Activision is in the business of money. They're not really focused on games. Games are just a medium to make them money. Keep that in mind. It is about money. So right here, straightforward, they go ahead and get this easy kill, right? They all drop 152 kills, whatever. We get to the end and boom. The guy shoots and breaks almost all of his armor, but pretty much that was it. And then the next match after, look at this craziness. So it's the next match after, right? If they wanted to go to the hassle of using like special routers and the game wasn't just gifting them, they would just do it offline. They just wouldn't stream that much. They'd be like, cool, let's go get into bronze lobbies for the next 4 hours offline. And they would just do it. They got lucky. They played incredibly well and everything played out. They got a gifted God lobby. Why are they in that lobby? Asked engagement-based matchmaking Activision, who wants these guys to stay on the game for the next 4 hours. If they don't get that lobby, they're jumping off after 1. That's the whole point, is for them to stay on the lobby. Next lobby was this, 1.31. The most insane, one of the most insane KDs we looked at. Obviously, average KD is a little bit lower than the 1.7 or whatever it was. But look at that. They literally threw him in a sweaty lobby. Everyone landed on PD. Like there was like 4 teams there. They all pushed. And then they end up with this situation, right? And they end up not winning it out. They get destroyed because there's just way too many people there. He gets beamed. And that was the end of that, right? But look at what happens. After they got that like really good match, he ends up losing right here. But after they got the really good match, look at what he says.
At least for me, I don't know about y'all, but I'm mentally reset. I'm good. I feel like
I'm vibing. I'm vibing. I'm locked.
Boys, I'm up, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So obviously they're hyped from dropping this insanely killed game, but they got smoked for 4 hours, or relatively smoked compared to what they expect. And then the game gave them a gift and said, hey, we want you on the game for another few more hours. And guess what? They played for a few more hours and they didn't get another like awesome lobby like that again. So that's something you got to consider. Activision does not care about your skill level. They don't care about putting you in the right lobby. They don't care about your overall anything. All they want you on is the game as long as possible. So the thing is, if you're a 1.2 player and you end up in platinum lobbies all the time, diamond lobbies all the time, it's because you're above average. Anything between 0.8 and 1.1, where the hell are they supposed to throw you? In average? If you're going to continue playing diamond, they're going to keep throwing you in diamond because they have to fill the lobby somehow and you're above average. What do you expect them to do? If you're a 0.7 player, they're probably going to put you in gold, silver, and bronze the majority of the time. But guess what? They might throw you in diamond because they got to fill the lobby. It's just kind of how it works. Time of day, region. If you're on keyboard and mouse, controller, everything gets factored in. Let me know what you guys thought in the video down in the comments section. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by hitting the like button. If you're brand new, want to find your way back, double check. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Appreciate all the support on the content. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.